what position you play. You've got to take care of the rock.
Here we go.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Now a dump off here complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Zach Bond gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Saints.
Play action, Breeze. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time we get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Option play, and Hill will keep it. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Hill. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown, New Orleans. Emmanuel Sanders with his second touchdown here in this first half. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Saints 14, Packers 10.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Working from the gun, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. 1st down and much more here for Jones. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
He's taken down at the...
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. To throw is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. It's the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep satisfying a drive as you're going to get. We're looking for.
Oh, good looking
at their own 33-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move.
Try and increase it, but at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Oh, going for Sanders downfield, and that's caught inside the 30. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
The end of the
first half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers! Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 73 yards. And the Packers have retaken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Packers 21, Saints 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Hill, and on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Third down.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Zadarius Smith on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd and 9. Hill. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. They'll run. This is Kamara. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First and goal, New Orleans.
From the gun, here's Hill. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. On the crossing route, complete. It's Austin. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Looking deep for Adams. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Flushed out right. And complete right side to Cook. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. the gun. Hill. He gets this one complete to Tre'Quan Smith. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
First down, Saints.
Hill going to keep it on the option. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First down, New Orleans.
On the ground, Kamara. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's the option play now to the left. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
New Orleans.
Taysom Hill scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Saints have moved out in front.
Lining up for the point after.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks, but here he found all of his guys covered, and he said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Out of here like
play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Mike 56, Mike 56. Now let's run, let's run.
Now Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Switch it.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers, he's going to launch this thing. Wait, got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And this one from the uprights and good.
28 all. Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And Kamara with a carry there on 1st down as he works his way forward for a pickup of 4.
Darnell Savage on the tackle.
From the 27, Hill buying time to his left. And that's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Kamara. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
It's a pickup.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The throw from Breeze into the hands of Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st down, Saints.
Now Kamara. And he is going to lose lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Packers 30.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Breeze. Left side here to Sanders. And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 12. And the Saints first down.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. Call it a gain of 5, but still a decent ways from the end zone now on 4th and goal. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Puts this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Rodgers to throw. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Green Bay Packer.
Going pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
31.
Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? Yeah, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might do it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why these people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you brought to protecting the sons and daughters from political manslaughter. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with them K-Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle, the top I was gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. No city was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it all that you desire. we riding on. Hey, I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the go place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck ass, y'all.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Here's Stephen Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
They'll start by running the option to the right. Shifts past him at the 45. There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Damn.
Lamar Jackson, 77 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd.
Hello, that to the hell, good. That one want to take that thing down?
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
He fucked me up. I ain't even gonna lie.
7. Titans, nothing.
All right.
Justin Tucker.
All right. Let me liven this motherfucker up. This motherfucker a little too dark.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I'm in the game though. I got my ears up, nigga. I'm in the game.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over.
All right. You wanna come? You can come.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He was brought down by Marcus Peters.
On second down, here's Henry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
The tackle made.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because I think they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 18 more yards there and another first down. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Desmond King making the tackle.
The 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The
Let's
return
go.
is halted at the 12-yard line.
Let's fucking go.
Repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early.
We need some fucking plays, D.
Above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Yeah. Hold on.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big run there by Henry. And even 50 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Derrick Henry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
On second and 9. Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
28-yard line.
A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
2-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action now. Jackson. Flush to his right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was staying in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Titans offense set to begin the drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned teams down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Henry with a run on 1st down, but he's not going anywhere as they'll get to him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Tannehill throwing complete to Davis, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it though. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 1st down Titans, gain of 12.
There on the stop.
Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback.
Okay.
Let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Give them 14 on that one.
I hear you, Coach. I hear you.
Good strong throw and catch right there.
Coach is in my ear.
In this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Eluding the pressure right. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
On third down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I'm the best in the game.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 45 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him?
Let's go.
And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and all
Go,
goes.
dude.
And into the end zone.
Come on. Let's get that spark.
Those guys will take it.
D. Henry, let's roll. It's on you.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive first and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On second down, it's Henry. Found a little room there.
His
At
ass.
the 37. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. With it is Brown. That looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Ravens
Come on.
take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they show me a read.
Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
They begin with Henry, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Mike 48, 48. 48, 48.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. This one caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the Titans
Uncorks one for Davis. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Tannehill's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw. They will find Davis. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And the busy night for Henry continues. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
A gain of 12. And the Titans first down.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Damn, this nigga can't catch.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now on 4th down here, that pass pass knocked away and incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. An option run with Ingram. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Ingram again. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Jadeveon Clowney brought him down.
To throw on 3rd down. Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's Ingram. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker now to add the point after.
No, like 3. It's on YouTube, like 3 or 7. Some shit like that. 4? No, 3. Because with 3, I would have tied it up.
Game as the lead moves to 17.
Oh, shit.
Ravens 24, Titans 7.
Yeah.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fire that up, man.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
Fuck.
25-yard line.
What? Not nothing the guy can't solve.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Just gotta have his, he just gotta have his way.
Turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points over. They've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you
Good
guys.
pick.
Go.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he will
Nah,
bring this back.
I'm good.
It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. So they'll get another shot on offense following that.
Oh no, like I said, I should have won the game. I fucked up. I do a pick and I didn't even throw the ball.
25-yard line.
Like just right there, I didn't need to throw the ball. Why? I mean, why? I have 140.
The Titans offense.
Yeah, like I said, I made a couple of bad little adjustments.
I guess the only positive maybe than returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it
150.
doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the
That
26.
nigga, he can't
So
go.
their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised.
Oh yeah, he got
That
that
was an
in too.
opportunity to help them get back
That's
into
nice.
the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it.
See, it's like they keep, this team just ain't got the outside rushers.
And finally marked down.
Look, he got 174. I ain't got the outside rushers on him.
8-yard gain as we wind down.
His first run was 80 yards.
Left in the quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson flush to his right. The 20. Caught right side at Snead. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's the end.
They'll get 34 yards there. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Dobbins. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Rolling to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood, Marquise Brown.
He got the momentum.
Take the grab. And this offense continues to pour it on. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan.
Yeah, this is the only time he ever did this to me.
You're exactly right.
It's a good one.
And boy, they're going to celebrate this.
It wasn't you know what? I didn't stick to the game plan.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And shedding through the tackle. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys,
I don't know.
lean on you through this patch.
He ain't
I
feeling
need you
it.
to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 23 yards.
See, this nigga Channy he ain't throwing that motherfucker like I need a nigga to throw
They
that
do
motherfucker.
not like to let it end without the catch.
Nah, but I ain't even saying like Aaron Rodgers.
Lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Henry. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be...
Like, why would you float that up there? The nigga had him beat. Like,
way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On third down, Henry. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They snap it to Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Back to throw, Tannehill. That's caught at the 3. And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer.
Titans 15. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before. On the flip side of this, what's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them?
That's how it happened. Like, niggas get caught up.
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now Jackson on first down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately,
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
A 27-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
What the fuck? I'm going this way. You got on.
20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed.
And now here is another interception. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
On the option,
See, look, I got healed.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 16
That's
yards, a
bullshit.
first
Who
down.
you saying I'm getting healed? Like, come on.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
That's another Baltimore.
Jackson running again. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to him.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it
Well,
quicker.
understood.
Easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different
5
formations
picks.
and
Come
looks.
on, man.
Well, Charles,
Lamar
it's one
had
thing to win. It's
240.
another thing to win and
Sheesh.
put up the amount of points that they did.
Judges, I'm here. That's what. I seen you put hands and feet on that nigga. I told you. I told that nigga. I said. I told that nigga, you put that nigga on the set right there. You know what I'm talking about, Daddy?
That was some computer shit.
That nigga back in, he was allowed back in performance, Daddy, with that performance. I seen it, nigga. I watched it.
You think you did something? Oh, you think you did something, huh? So you think you could dance? All right.
Yeah. What happened, Trevor? That nigga's Wade. Yeah, he put it right. I know.
Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, we here. into it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell it to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation.
Oh, can you hear me now, Gary?
Yeah. I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay,
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know
This is going to be a good game because I got to play against a really tough good thrower. I like where Danny does it. Michigan weather.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 9th.
Man, what a fucking week, you guys. I'll tell you that. You know that? What a fucking week.
Teams probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And his first pass is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Rodgers.
I didn't catch that. I'm right there, Red. God damn.
To the 27-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Look at his ass.
Big loss here as he's taken down. And now here's a timeout by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Come on, Wolverines.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this.
Do something with that.
It's taken to the 26.
Oh.
Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
You took one of the house on me.
On offense here, 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Let's go, Michigan.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. first carry from a collegiate star here.
Take it, too. Take it. Take it. That's the ticket, man.
Pick up there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down.
I need the crowd to get into it.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And 3 yards there. Takes him to the 45. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Why did he stand still? Did you see that? What a glitch. All right, come on.
Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's the home side of the field. That chunky yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very
Y'all play defense. Play with your heart, not with your eyes, y'all. Play with me.
He was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Gives this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that's going to be
good defense, sir. All-Americans. Good D, y'all.
4th down. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there. You get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you
I liked it.
Teams think they come in bunches.
So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, so they held them to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
pitch. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
A loss of a yard. Brings up fourth.
They'll run forward Hines. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
And the Colts first down.
Three 0 after one.
Let's play, ref.
EA Sports.
Packers 3, Colts nothing.
First and 10, Taylor now. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, and it's
Nice.
He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. And that takes us from second to third down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Down and the 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Brissett. Flushed out right. He may try, but I think the ball's out, and the Packers pick it up. And they'll start out with great field position.
That snow's fucking.
At the
It's snowing.
47-yard line in enemy territory.
I can't with my white. I think I got white helmets on. Yeah, that's fucking me up.
And they've come out of a dome, and there have been two ways of getting ready for this. Some have said, don't worry about the weather, just practice in your normal conditions and handle it on game day. And others have said, find some weather.
And now off to the races to the right side.
That's my fault.
Robert Tonyan.
Only that quarterback.
7 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Taylor. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Play fake, Brissett. Looking for Campbell downfield. And this is caught at the 20. And so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try to run with Hines. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
On play action, Brissett, flush to his right, to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On third down, Hines. And he'll get blown up behind the line.
Goddamn Snow. Snow slowed me down from scoring a touchdown.
And also bring up fourth.
With the way things are going in this game, I think they've got to consider going for it here. I realize it's just the second quarter, so they're not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal.
That's my fault. I just need to call
Yeah,
it.
you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. A throw over the middle taken in. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. On play action, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Rodgers will try again on second down. Dancing to his left. The left side completion to Jones. Yeah, he will go out